Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. I feel like my voice is going a little early today. I think it's too much holiday sugar. I don't eat a lot of, yeah, I guess I get some, but I don't eat as much, sweet stuff normally. I tend to, in terms of, I don't make, impulse buys very often. So, that significantly reduces the amount of, candy and junk I get. So, Christmas stuff, end up eating a lot more sugar than I'm used to. And I think it may be affecting my voice. Guys! I'm not sure they can hear me. Anyway. Wind Speaker is not starting hand material. A Yeti is still pretty good. I have so many Yetis, though. Should I pitch him and get... I'm gonna pitch him and see if I can get some lower cost stuff. I got lower cost stuff. I'm maybe wishing I got a Yeti back. Excuse me. It was against a mage, actually. Probably should have definitely kept the Yeti against the mage, because my lower cost stuff are like 2-1s and junk, and 2-1s kind of suck against mages. That is a very early unstable portal. If she got something that was like 3 or 4 costs, I'm going to be eating it next turn. And that's no good. Taunt Totem's okay. If this ability just made a Taunt Totem every time, like 100% of the time, it would be so OP. Even if it couldn't make more. I think that would be a pretty strong ability. Once again, we have this problem with the stupid Stormforged Axe. If I axe that guy now, I won't be able to play a 4-cost thing next turn. So I think I'm just going to play the Direwolf Alpha. Kind of lame. It's less for the buff and more because I can trade him to kill that next turn, if need be. Whoa, that's not good. Unbound Elemental. Well, I can combo that with the axe later. For now, I just gotta stick to this plan, I think. It's not gonna go very well. But I better kill this anyway. Even though that was another target that the Ogre could have got. She still had control over it. She could have used her ooze to finish him, or whatever. This is bad, though, because if the ooze hits the Yeti, she just shoots it, and it's dead. She may have a use for the spare part just as much as I might. Oh, man. I wonder if it might be worth an early Ancestral Spirit, though. If this guy doesn't die somehow. Ah! Damn it. It's the reason she attacked first. Armor Plating, my least favorite one. So this is turning out all kinds of excellent. I'm not going to play the axe right now, then. I'm just going to play that and get myself a totem. The healing totem could actually be useful against the mage. Might be good timing, because she doesn't have anything to attack it right now. That is really not excellent. Stupid ass thing. Stupid portal. If this were a time rewinder, I could almost take him out with bouncing this guy and reusing him. But no, I could take away his taunt and let him kill my stuff. That's not very good. I think I might actually silence his taunt, which is probably stupid, but... I am suddenly struggling to get by, so that's what we're going to do. I shouldn't have played that. I should have used this to buff the totem. Well, no, it's going to have a second hit point when I do this. I guess that's not the worst. Yeah, this is not good, though. On the plus side, I don't think the Flame Strike is my biggest concern right now. Because whatever forces I have, I'm going to be using... This thing is going to eat them all.
The gates are open.
Easy unstable portal. Yeah, apparently this thing is going to eat them all. Awesome. Ooh. I can just barely cast him, but if I do that I can't Abusive Sergeant. I might need it. This would be... These two would get the 5 damage for him, but I wouldn't have that thing dead. I'd end up losing this guy. So is there any way I can do better? This guy alone could buff this into taking that out, but then I don't have a way to do 5 damage to that, and I really don't want to be using my face, if possible. If I play the axe... If this was the attack one, I could do it, but I could buff this, and then axe, take that out, and then these two guys could take that out. I don't think I can do it. It should be nice if I could put him out and have Ancestral Spirit on him. I can't. Oh, man. I don't know what to... I should just cast the axe, I guess. Not know what to do there. I'm sure I probably should have played her. I'm going to regret it, not having done so. She really had to unstable portal this. She couldn't have got, like... I don't know. God damn it. That's not helping. Now I'm not going to be able to Stormwind enough attack power up. Oh my god. If he got duplicated, or if this guy gets copied. Oh, I'm so screwed all around. I gotta play this in case it's a mirror entity. It's not. Man. I don't damn know. I don't feel like it's worth spending that, because I don't know what the goal is. Oh, you know what? I should have cast it in case this was a counter spell. That's what I should have done. Or even a spellbender. Giving her a 1/4 spellbender would not have been as bad as other things could be, potentially. Oh. Should have cast that in case it was a counter spell. Damn it. It's more likely a duplicate, which will really screw me, because I'm not going to be able to win fighting my way through an Ironbark every turn. Remember all those games I got where, like in earlier runs where I had like 3 Ironbarks? If you go Ironbark, then they kill it. Then you go Ironbark, and then they barely manage to kill it. And then you go like Ironbark again, they just lose. In the arena, that's what happens. That's what's going to happen to me. Oh, awesome! It's going to grow! Oh, wow. I guess it wasn't a duplicate, probably, because if it was, I think she would have attacked me directly. Excuse me. So if I play him, I'd have to spend both of these guys to kill that, which would probably be worth it. Yeah.
Behold the might of
And if it is a counter spell, we're going to find out the hard way, because I want an Ancestral Spirit on this guy. Neat. Problem is, doing that, instead of making a totem, I'm going to have fewer things who can attack. And he could still be polymorphed, which would be worse. Since he was already going to be polymorphed, even if I didn't do this. Yeah, that's also not good. Rusty Horn that. I am fine with that Rusty Horn, because I was probably going to Stormforged Axe it anyway. Knife Juggler, we'll take that. I think I want to axe this first, because, well, I take the same amount of damage if I hit that thing, but, yeah, I can't kill that thing. I guess it doesn't matter. We could try and shoot that. Because we're going to play all these things anyway. Random, okay. Now, it could be a Vaporize, which would be a problem. The fact that this guy can come back is pretty helpful. You know what, I think I'm going to kill that. If I hit that, he's getting frozen either way. Now, she can freeze him, but if she's going to freeze him and then kill him, then it negates the point of the freezing. I didn't want to attack her because I don't want to waste his thing on a Vaporize right now.
What to do?
If she has a Flame Strike, things are going to go downhill anyway. Flame Strike will kill him once, then you could hit him and freeze him and have lots of time to whittle him down.
What we do.
Ooh, that's not very good. And another secret, so now I have to worry about all the things that I'd already eliminated, which were mostly just Mirror Entity. Okay. That's going to get duplicated almost certainly. I could hex it. Ooh. I think hexing that is a good idea. And I'm going to hit it with this. Want extra toads? Duplicate toads? Yes. That is what you wanted. It's like worse than getting your mirror image duplicated. Then this guy would die to kill that, but it might still be worthwhile. I don't know, we'll make a totem. Ah, that doesn't actually help. I should have killed it first. Stupidness. But except I was thinking of trading him anyway, so yeah, whatever. Do I want to give him an extra hit point, or save it for when he comes back? I kind of know it's not a counterspell, because I'm pretty sure I did other things. Yeah, I hexed. Is it worth giving him another hit point? I don't think it is. I don't think it matters. I think mostly armor plating is just not as good as the other things. Oh, I've got the healing totem going. It's actually repairing him. Yes. Come on. She has so many cards. Like, this is not over unless she just can't do anything more. The fact that she has all those cards and she spent half of her precious mana drawing cards is pretty good. I mean, her secret might be an ice block. And she has a lot of taunt for me to get through. So she can definitely buy some time there. Spectral Knigget. So we can go bang. See, he can't actually kill that, unfortunately. I think I might have to reduce him to 1 hit point to get rid of it, which means I could armor plate him and it'd probably be worth it. Just to get him out of mage range. Could hit her for 11, but I don't know. It's kind of giving her control. What kind of totem am I going to get? Yeah. It's not a taunt totem, so that's not good. Hitting for 11 is pretty compelling. I know this guy will come back if he dies somehow. I think I'm going to armor plate him. I'm going to leave her out of it because some kind of apocalypse might happen and I might need her back. Like having all my cards out there, but... So we're pretty certain it's an ice block now. Which means I hit her for... Doesn't matter how much damage I hit her for next turn, really, as long as it's more than one. But I gotta be able to follow through with some more damage afterwards, and she might have some more tricks planned for after the ice block goes off. If you already have the ice block out, you try and play the ice armor after. Frost armor. It's one of the few things that frost armor is good for.
What to do? What to do?
Being a secret does make it less, like, crummy, because as soon as you cast it, your opponent has to deal with all that doubt. She's still trying to draw cards, though. Like, she doesn't have what she wants. Maybe now she does. Wow. She's gonna milk that ice block for all it's worth. I've got to kill pretty much all this stuff, most likely. Oh, Gnomish Inventor might help. Illidan, I don't think I want to play him right now. I might want to save her for him in case something bad happens. I do need to kill all this stuff. I need to hit her for 2. So we got him plus this. Kill that. This guy doesn't kill the thing, though. Okay, well, first off, let's just make sure about the ice block. Yeah. Need to do that. See what totem I get, because I'm not playing Illidan this turn. It is the taunt totem. That is good stuff. That helps. Alright, I think we're going to kill this guy because my Stormwind doesn't die from it. And we're going to kill this guy because he does a horrendous amount of damage. We're going to get some healing out of the healing totem. I guess it's not attacking. Just let that go. So can she finish me, or somehow wipe out my army, or put out another ice block? Just another ice block would be really bad. It'd be a little hard to pull off in the arena. But... Okay, it's a really good sign that she used the ogre to do that. If she had used a spell to kill that thing and then hit me with the ogre, then we could easily be in death range. We're getting pretty close, but I think that was a surrender fireball. Yeah. Surrender ball. Got a little dicey there, but the invulnerable, like, he wasn't really invulnerable, but he sort of acted invulnerable. Stormwind guy totally pulled it off. I'm up to 6 wins. That is awesome. Let's keep going. Yeah, just knowing that Stormwind dude was going to resurrect, I don't know how much... I'm sure he would have died. She would have killed him somehow if he wasn't going to come back. I guess the question is, did it deter her from killing him when maybe she should have? It's hard to say. She was in a pretty rough place for a lot of that, and she was pretty close to being able to just brush me down with the ice block.
I must protect the wild.
Illidan versus Malfurion sounds awesome, but we don't want him in the starting hand. Or the reincarnate. I guess we'll keep the Crackle. It might help if there's some kind of crazy innervate stuff going on. I hate you, Stormpike Commando. What the hell else was in that row that I chose a friggin' Stormpike Commando? He is not my friend. Costs way too much mana. Incredibly fragile. It's like the world's worst Crackle.
Job done.
So I have all removal all the time. If my opponent just plays like meat, just keeps playing solid meat like I've done in some games, could be in trouble. That's a good sign. Although if I play the axe, overload, man, it is so annoying. I guess we're just doing this because I really like to be able to ogre it up next turn. Don't know how useful 1/1 totem is there, but maybe it'll get Kung Fu. Nope, it's just totally not going to help. Probably should have played this anyway, knowing that the chances were I would pick up a 4-cost guy, but whatever. If you want to use your Raptor and your Kung Fu to kill this, I am totally down with that, because that would be basically his whole turn's mana, and he would still take the 4 damage. And his raptor would be gone, and I can start dropping this guy. Yeah, it would have been too handy. That's a pretty good counter to this guy, actually. Damn. Now, is he worth crackling, or what? If I hexed him, technically I'm killing another 2-cost minion at the same time. Taunt doesn't really affect him, but that's a lot of hex to use for that. Oh, boy. Let's just try and kill that. It worked! Okay, then. So now if I hexed that, he'd still get Kung Fu'd. Now, let's play the Yeti. Still feels like you can't go wrong with Yetis. Although spare parts are so random that you can get one that's useless to you and your opponent can get one that's perfect. Or vice versa, you have no idea. They could both be awesome or useless. Decisions, eh? I haven't actually played with these guys at all. Like, they're very interesting. I like the bigger one. He's pretty impressive. The random 2-cost minion, you have no idea what you're going to get, and it could easily be pretty junky. But even then, I mean, you paid 4 for the guy. He's got to be worth at least, like on average, he's got to be worth at least 6-5 worth of stats, right? If the 2-cost minion's got to average at least 2-2, that is a lot of stats. How many 2-cost minions are going to have drawbacks that are going to really hose you? I don't know. I think at this point, I'm going to hex him. I think that'll work out in my favor. If I crackle him, there's a 1 in 4 chance that it won't kill him, and that would be really annoying. Man. No, I should just use the axe to kill the frog. That's what I should do. That's fine. Ogre on ogre violence. We all accept it. So next turn I only have 5 mana again. I can't play Illidan because of my stupid overload, but I can Storm Pike or make a crappy small Twilight Drake. Your 4/4s against my 4/5s. I mean, you're drawing a card, so don't get me wrong. Like, that guy is awesome, but actually, I'm going to kill him with Stormcraft Commando and my axe. That seems legit. Because that preserves my 4/5. It's not losing the damage war. I'm behind in cards, but I'm ahead in 4 attack minions on the board. Next turn, I can Illidan, or Fire Elemental, or Crackle and Twilight. This thing is pretty scary with pirates, but it's just a 2/3 for now. Talrun Minotaur is what it is. That is an old CCG card. Okay, well, I could do a horrendous amount of damage with the Flame Tongue Totem. I don't think that's likely the best thing. I'm guessing I want to use him to blow this up, use my axe to kill that, and just inflict tons of damage anyway. Seems good. I take a lot of damage from that axe, but man, the card advantage. If I'm killing something every time, if I'm killing 3 things for 1 card, it's worth the sometimes massive inconvenience caused by that 1 stinking point of overload. You've got some coming back to do. You're a druid with a lot of cards. I'm sure there's stuff you can do, but it's starting to look bad. I can kill that with just Flame Tongue on this guy. And then my other 2 guys will both benefit from the Flame Tongue, which is 10, 14 damage. Wow, dude, you're toast. Now, I could kill him with Crackle, but let's see if the Mad Bomber will do it. Yep. Wow. 7 wins. 2 videos ago, when I was at like 3-2, I did not see this coming. But let's see if we can keep it going next time.
If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.